My thing is that like I know it's good that like places will have cameras or whatever, because then you could like watch what the teacher's doing, or you could watch your kid to see if like they got hurt, or if they're being like hit by another kid, like stuff like that, right? But like I don't know, like I feel like it makes the parents worry more, because I feel like we had a lot of parents who were more so like aggy about the camera in general. Like they were just being like weird about it, I guess. Like they would always call us and be like, "Oh, can you put my kid's jacket on? Like they look cold," or like what happened to him? Why is he sitting in the corner? Whole time the kid chose to like relax in the calm down corner. So it's like cameras are like helpful to an extent, but I know most of them, if not all of them, they probably don't have volume, because y'all don't realize how loud it is in there when you have like 15, 20 kids in one room, and they're all like really loud and energetic and crazy, right? So people don't realize how the daycare people talk to the kids, because I know all of like daycares or even jobs in general have like certain trainings to where you're supposed to be like gentle parenting the kid and be like, oh, sit down, little Billy, like learn to share with our friends, blah blah blah. But a lot of these workers really don't give a fuck, because kids, I think like 2020 and up is like the crazy generation, because the kids were home during like COVID and stuff like that, right? So now that they're like free, they're more like wild, or like more energetic, or into their personalities or whatever, because they were stuck at home for so long. So these kids don't really listen to gentle parenting. And obviously, like if their parents didn't raise them correctly, they're not going to listen even more. So a lot of these teachers will literally be yelling at the kids like so like loud and forcefully, or like calling them names, or like dragging them by their arms and like stuff like that. Maybe not dragging them because the cameras or whatever, but there's a lot of yelling going on, or just raising your voice, if you don't want to use the word yelling. But like you will never know how the teachers talk to the kids, because the camera won't pick up the audio. But like, yeah, my daycare, we had to take pictures of the kids throughout the day, like maybe like three pictures for the whole week. Or if you had like a baby, then it would be like one picture every day or something like that. There was like a minimum requirement. But me personally, I feel like that's kind of useless, because a lot of the times you could take a picture of a kid and you could be like, oh yeah, they're playing all happy, nice, blah blah blah. 2 seconds later, the kid is like crying or like just hurt themselves, but you aren't gonna see that from a little, a picture or whatever. And a lot of times I saw like in the baby room, obviously babies can't really like engage or like talk with like whatever artwork they're doing. But I did see it was like they'll put like the crafts on the tables for the kids to do, and then all they do is like the teachers will just scribble on the paper, or put some, stamp the baby's hand on there, and like, oh, call it a day. Whole time the baby didn't really like get to play with the activity or whatever. It's more so that the teacher took a picture of the activity to make the parents look like they're doing a lot at the daycare. Whole time the kid just didn't really do that for real.